So what are the innovations in technology or an organization/collaboration that will connect makers to professionals?
Well, I don't have a really big differentiator between makers and professionals. A lot of makers are professionals. Like I said, a lot of the makers that we see in the community, if they're kids, oftentimes their parents worked at HP or at Boeing or at NASA or at Raytheon. It's very common to have the kids of engineers be makers because they enjoy making stuff and their parents promote it and help them. And so what ends up happening is those kids bring their parents to something like Maker Fair or the Maker Space or Hacker Space in the community. And that's when people who are makers as professionals end up hanging out with and having fun with makers doing fun projects. Because if you're an engineer, chances are you like doing engineering all the time, right? Like the people who do engineering at work tend to love making and fixing stuff at their home. And so all making is basically creating a community of people that want to do this stuff, but now they're doing it together.
I have a little bit of a follow-up on that as well. I'm not an engineer. There are some folks that are not engineers that would like to put their field on communities. It's like a way that the non-technical.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, y'all should have maker workshops. We do them here at Adafruit. Thursday once a month we do a solder workshop where we take a bunch of kits and people who've never soldered before and we say, hey, there are a lot of people here who are skilled at software and in soldering. Who wants to sign up for a workshop? They come in and then we do one-on-one teaching. People end up building a first project. They learn about soldering. We also do a workshop that we make these awesome little Adafruit Game Boys. So it's like a little handheld game station that you make with a Raspberry Pi. So that's a skill that teaches the command line, Linux, SD card learning, installing software on a Linux computer, 3D printing, soldering. So a lot of these fun projects, like building your own handheld game station, are also really, really